Sure.
How do you feel about the weather in Vietnam?
The weather in Vietnam. Well, comparing where we are from the Netherlands,
Yeah.
it's very hot.
Very
Yeah.
hot.
And when we arrived here, it was also raining, and that's the same in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, it rains a lot, so that's something similar between the Netherlands and Vietnam, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's way more hot than Vietnam.
It's really hot.
Really
Yeah.
hot.
It's also the humidity is
Yeah.
hotter. Do you know what that is? Humidity. So basically, humidity is the strength of the heatness,
Yeah.
more or less.
Strength is a heater.
Of the heatness.
Of the
yeah.
heatness. So it can be really hot, but if the humidity is low, there's like a cool breeze and you don't feel it. But
Yeah.
if the humidity is high, you really feel
Yeah.
that you're hot. And here it is.
It's when you
Like
compare it
I'm
to the
sweating,
Netherlands,
it's
and it's
hot.
here, for
sweating.
example, 30 degrees, and in the Netherlands it's 30 degrees. Here in Vietnam it feels differently than, for example, in the Netherlands because of the humidity. And that's the strength of the heat.
In Vietnam, have four seasons.
Four seasons, yeah.
Spring, winter,
Winter.
autumn.
Yeah.
Yes. Summer.
Yeah.
Yes. So, how many country seasons?
How many seasons do we have?
We have four seasons as well.
Yeah.
But with the seasons in the Netherlands, you can see that it's changing because of climate change.
Climate change.
Yeah, climate change. You see that the world is getting hotter and hotter. So our winters, I don't know if you can follow me on this, but our winters 30 years ago it used to be really cold. A lot of snow, a lot of ice. And now the winters, there's not so much snow anymore. There's no more ice. It's hot in our winter.
In Vietnam, winter very cold.
Is it cold?
You bring
You bring a sweater?
jacket.
And sweater.
Yes.
But does it get minus? Or does it get like now it's 30 degrees? Does it get like -5?
Below 0 degrees.
Below 0 degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah, does
does?
it get below 0 degrees?
Close.
Below 0 degrees?
No.
No?
No
No zero?
zero.
20. No snow.
20?
Yes.
Is that the lowest?
No snow.
No snow.
No is is water, not ice cream.
Okay.
It's very cold.
Does the water sometimes freeze?
It's water, it's not ice cream.
Okay.
My country is not snow.
No snow?
No snow.
Yes.
Have you ever seen snow?
No
Have you
snow.
ever seen snow in your life? Snow?
In Vietnam, no snow. Sometimes in the spring,
In the spring?
have a small rain.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Small rain and cold. Yes.
And it's cold.
Yeah. You just
Weather.
jacket.
Không phải tí nữa chị tắt điện
Yes.
một lúc thôi. Có chuyện bây giờ chị phải đi
Yes.
cho
So,
bây giờ nhờ
today
đi
I
em có thể
want
quay được
to
cho
talk about the topic.
Part-time job?
Yes, how do you think about when we are learning university?
Yeah.
Should we part-time job?
Part-time jobs are good. In the Netherlands, there's a lot of people that do part-time jobs. It's mostly women with children. They have part-time jobs. But as a student, you wouldn't call it a part-time job, but you call it a side job. So you have
Next to your student life.
You have three jobs. You have a full-time job. So in the Netherlands, this means that you work 40 hours a week. 40. You have a part-time job, which means that you work 20, 15, 30, but not 40. And then you have a side job. And when you are a student in university and you have a job next to your study, you call this a side job. And normally this is, in the Netherlands, they have a 0-hour contract. 0 hours. So that means that you don't have to work, but if you want to work 5, 10, 15, 20 hours, that's fine. Every week it's different. Did you get that?
So you have a full-time job, you have a part-time job, and a side job.
Side job.
It means you think when we are student, when you are student, you should part-time job.
Yeah. I think, in maybe in Vietnamese words you call it part-time job, that you work besides your student life. I think it's important because you earn money and maybe you can pay your university with that or do things you like. So I think part-time jobs are important when you're studying.
Yes, I think
Do you have part-time jobs?
maybe one.
You have one job.
But I also think
It's important.
when we are learning university, we shouldn't part-time job because we part-time work part-time job. You busy
Yeah, you're
and
busy.
yes,
And you don't focus on your
don't
studies.
have a time go hang out with friends.
No.
Yes.
That's why in the Netherlands we have side jobs, and that means we have a 0-hour contract, and
Always the case.
not always the case. And it's like when you have free time, you don't have to study, you can work. But once you're busy with studying, you don't have to work. That's
So
crazy.
I had a side job with a 0-hour contract, and when I had exams I didn't work, and when I didn't have exams I worked a lot.
So, but when we work part-time job, you don't have time go study.
You don't have time to study
Yes.
if you have part-time job.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
You're most
Because when we work part-time job, you that time you tired.
Tired, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
The most important thing is your studies. If you can pay for it without a part-time job, then your study is more.
So many people don't agree with me.
You don't agree?
That a part-time job is not good?
Yes, maybe it's good, but it's not suitable with students.
How many
Not
hours?
suitable with students.
How many hours a day do you go to school at university?
And
Có bao nhiêu người ơi?
I'm a student with Resource University.
Okay.
How many people?
But for instance, on Monday, how many hours are you at university? 8, 4, 3, 7.
Bao nhiêu người?
Bao nhiêu người? Bao nhiêu người ạ?
Có bao nhiêu người?
Maybe
Có bao nhiêu phần trăm? Có bao nhiêu phần trăm?
maybe 30%.
30% of the day
Yes.
you're at university.
Yes. Because in Vietnam, it's paid for in Vietnam.
Around 6-7 hours.
In Vietnam, their parents don't want they work part time because it's because they learn not good.
Because you're working too much and you're not
Yes,
studying.
yes.
Ah. No, but this
You don't focus.
is true as well. But at the end of the day, you just need to study and you need to work.
Yeah.
Also in your job, when you have a job later, you work 50, 60 hours. You have to work, but you also have to learn.
Yes.
You have to do the same thing.
Thế là cân đối được.
Yes, it's good idea. Yes, thank you.
No,
Yes.
thank you.